strike the on-road for thee. I'm hotter than a rolling dice. Step right up, chum, and watch the kid lay down a rubber road right to freedom.
Well, Dr. Day's Pinball Restorations. This is a 1977 solid state Knight Rider. Not like Mad Max the movie there, a little kinder generally than that movie, but kind of goes together in a way. Made around the same time frame. This is, again, made in February of 77. The EM version of this was made in November, 3 months earlier, of 76. So there's some differences here of the two. The EM version had only 5 digits, and if you go over 100,000 points, King of the Road would light up top there, and a buzzer would sound. On this game, you have 6 digits, so you can get 999,000 points scored, but good luck getting over 100,000 because pretty much the scoring is pretty much like a 5-digit game. So getting over 100 would be like flipping it over. So we did some modifications on this to get better scoring, higher scoring. There's someone in the community made a ROM for this, and he made it so that you get these drop targets down here the first time 50 points apiece, second time 500 points apiece, and also it if you light up all the bonus points here, if you get all the maximum bonus, instead of 15,000 it goes to 19,000, get them all lit, you go in the hole, it scores all this, and so rinse, repeat, fill the bucket up and empty it out again. So what we had before, this gorgeous example of a CPR playfield we put in here, restored, playfield swapped. We started with this. This was the original. This was a basket case of a game. So pretty worn out. As you can see, with some red tape over there, over whatever that was. And just pretty worn, pretty well loved, well played, but definitely a hurting unit, and it definitely could use the CPR playfield we put in here. Much nicer, clear coated, very nice game. We also put in new rails into the game and a litany of other things we did to this game. About over 70 hours of restoration work into it, and over $2,500 worth of new parts, including the playfield we put into it. Too many parts to list, really, but new pop rubber caps, pop rubber bodies, LEDs here and there, flipper rebuilds complete, new kicker assemblies underneath there, Williams style kicker assemblies. We refinished the rails and repainted the rails on it. We did the coin door, buffed all the metal up on the playfield, and we did, the only thing we didn't really do this game is we left the patina of the cabinet. We just cleaned it. It was kind of nicotine yellowed all around, and we just cleaned it really well because we're already way over budget on this game as it is, so we're leaving the patina alone of the cabinet because it's really not that bad of shape. It's pretty decent for what it is. We had to put new flipper buttons in there, of course, and I can show you through some pictures of what we did otherwise to it. And I just got to find my little pictures here. I can show you those on what we did. Let's see. Let's go with this here, for instance. So this is the cabinet. I mean, this is not a cabinet. This is the playfield. The new playfield we put T-nuts in. And let's see if I can go forward here. Go over here somewhere. Come on. Maybe not. There we go. That's when we did the rebuilt everything on the old playfield. New coils, end of stroke switches, and so forth. And new white bushings there. And we did a couple new coils where it needed it. Some new sockets. Cleaned the playfield wiring harness. Repinned it and so forth. Is that there? Let's see what else we did there. New drop targets we put in the game. And these are the two right before we're going to do the swap. We rebuilt everything on the old playfield to get it all dirty. Then you're going to put it to the new play field so it's clean. So that's what we did here. We're right now releasing everything off the old play field. And now we swapped it to the new play field. Now we got to sock it all down. There's the old play field there. And here's all the parts on the new play field. All installed. And there's the top of the play field in the middle of the restoration with the new rails we put on there. The new play field. So it came out real pretty stunning game. For that there. And I can also, I'll show you as well some of the boards in the back. And so this here, we put a new Weebly board in there, MPU. And we rebuilt the solenoid driver board, rebuilt the lamp driver board, and rebuilt the transformer board. And also repinned some pins. And did some work on the displays as well. Those came out nice. And just cleaned up the head in general. And that came out very nice. So I'm going to put a glass on this. I'll show you how this plays. So I can show a little bit under these too, more here. So we did, has a nice little attract mode too now with that new software. Rebuilt the chimes, nice and buffed those nice, and put new grommets in there. They sound really nice. They ring out real loud and have a nice after ring. Also painted the sides of the cabinet inside too for a nice clean look on both sides there. And also buffed the metal of that there as well there. Did that. And shooter rod, cleaned him up. And also this here as well, the lockdown bar receiver. And of course we buffed down here as well too. And you gotta buff those just for completeness. Yeah, we did LEDs in the back box and the coin door, and pretty much everywhere else is regular incandescent. We did for the green here on double bonus, we did put LEDs in there because it looks a lot punchier with that. Everything else we just kind of put the original lights because it just looks more period correct. So check out these the chimes, how they sound. We start a game up. It's very clean. So let's see what we can do here. I have to set on 5 balls game because it needs 5. It's a pretty tough game. It's like an EM. Also put some brand new spinners in there because the other spinners were kind of the incorrect ones. They were torn up. I think there was a Williams one in there, and then there's a real regular one in there. But I got brand new heavy duty spinners. They were white. Put some new stickers on them, so they look real mint now. So and tightened silicone rubber everywhere. New white posts everywhere. Original plastics that I cleaned up and flattened. New pop bumper caps. And some new stand-up targets as well. So we really spent a lot of time in this game to really make it like a showroom piece, and it plays really super well. I haven't played a Knight Rider this well ever, so it's a special piece. Also dialed the spinner in for spinners for maximum spins. Okay, now that's now I get extra ball lit. See, now I get 500 points for a target now. Now that was maxed out. If I got up top there, it would have gave me all that and keep going. Not a bad ball one. 56,000 points on ball one. That's pretty good. Good thing about the software as well that this collector did for us is originally all EMs from the time frame, you get 2 targets down at once, you only get credit for 1. And this game actually carried that over as well, because this is the first game from Bally to go from EM to solid state. They made about 4,000 EMs of this and 3,000 solid state, and they kept the same rule set that if you got 2 targets down, you're going to get credit for 1, just like the EM world, which is crazy. So he made it so that the software knows you get credit for all targets down, no matter how you get. If you get 3 at once, you're going to get credit for all 3 and not just get robbed of that. So that gives you more points as well, and points you actually deserve to get. So come on, more drop targets. I won a free game. 92,000. Next one is 108. Maybe we can make that. Flipper was up. Second free game. Now it shows the highest score to date up there, 192. That's the other thing the software does. On ball, going into ball 5, it shows you the highest score to date, so what to shoot for. Oh, down she goes. And it's also going to be shown on our Pinball Podcast feature on there as well. I had to do a modification on the saucer here. So it was kind of bent and kind of abused, and these are kind of hard to find. So I kind of, with what I had to work with, I put a Gottlieb actuator lever in there from end of stroke switch, and just spliced it in there really well and stacked it in, and it works great. So it's very functionally correct, and it looks pretty normal. So let's I can give that one more roll. What do you think? Should we do one more time, or is that good? I don't know. I'm gonna do one more ball. I just want to see if I just want to get I want to show you the scoring of collecting the bonus when I max it out. See if I can get that done. So this is a game I've had for almost 4 years now from a very patient customer who, from many states over, I think on the Midwest somewhere, and he had the game shipped here and knew it was going to take some time to bring it back to life, because it was pretty much, he had it since a child. He bought it with paper money, I believe, and it worked here and there, but definitely had issues over time, and then it just failed. So he wanted a real showpiece. So that's what we did with this. We made a nice game out of it. We also put some flashing lights for the cop car here. And we also did a nice flashing light there to accentuate the waitress in a proper format. Because we can, you know, that's how you do that. Oh, come on. Ball 3. It's going to be a full game here. Well, drop targets, drop targets, drop targets. Go for those drop targets. Just keep nailing them. Game is tougher than it looks. Symmetrical design. Similar to Matahari and Bobby Orr Power Play. This one was the first of that line. Those games came about maybe 6 months to a year later or so. But this was like the prototype they went with first. Again. All right, now you're going to show the high score to date. Bang, like that. And there's your ball. Yeah, sure. Okay. Well, I have to cheat. Just because I want to show you this here. I'll cheat here and show you. Right, now we're maxed out. Now when I go in this hole here, it's going to collect your bonus. Collect your bonus and gives you your, that's interesting, a Lazarus ball situation. Usually Gottlieb's only do that. It gives you your points that you had up there plus your full bonus countdown. So very nice. Of course, right now it's very pretty with all the lights lit up because I did so well cheating there. Nice lights lit up, reds, the specials are lit, extra balls are lit. Goes back and forth. So once you get this game maxed out like I just did, but do it for real and don't do it with the glass off. Do it with the glass on. And there you go. So that is Dr. Day's Pinball Restorations. Like, share, and subscribe. And you too could own a gorgeous Classic Bally like this Knight Rider. That's all for now. Next up, I believe we're going to be doing a Centaur, another special game that came out pretty awesome like this one.